So,
decided that we have to deal with inspirations now.
no, it's not we. I have to do it because I'm not, like, it's being rewarded. So, if people are watching the stream and saw the little new donation from Kometu, Kome did a thing, and I've yelled about it. He's a good bean, but at the same time, I worry, and I have reason to worry. I'm not ignoring you. Uh, I need to look at my rules because that's a lot. Uh, that's a lot. See, Ronan, a while back, you made the joke of one day my rule will bite me in the butt. And it has bitten me in the butt. And oh boy, has it bitten me in the butt. So let's see what my ruling is on this. By donating to my Ko-Fi, you can give the same benefits as bits would give, though this time it will be $1 rather than bits. If you do, please state what player or character is going towards. Now, Kome, I need to know from you, who is this going towards?
Imagine he chooses one person.
Who is getting... Or how am I splitting?
Well, that's
More
how
like,
it.
how am I splitting 420? How do I split that, darn you?
Oh, God.
Split amongst the
With
four?
great difficulty.
Okay.
Split among four.
That's 105 inspiration each.
Jeez.
Do you want to give any to, like, any of the NPCs to prestige them by any chance? Or do you want to give any towards a Pokemon in particular? Just out of curiosity. Or towards party money. You can also give towards party money if you want to. I'm not saying, like, I won't give you guys that 105 if you want to go with 105. I don't mind. But it is your choice since this is your money. And while you're deciding, last time on Pokemon Chaordic World, I had a sane mind. Now I'm completely gone. We got 420.
Like you were saying before.
I was for a short time. So last time we had a little bit of a spin-off session, not spin-off, but like a little side quest session where the trainers got the chance to show off what they did during training. Everyone but Heather. Heather will be doing that actually this session, just to show off like whatever little thing or big thing that she wants to do during her training, if that includes any of the other players, stuff like that. But before that, they had left Goldenrod. They had solved a little problem with a big Pokemon in the route, and in the route leading to Elix Forest, and because of this. They got a little bit of like some little affinity points with the daycare, and so they spent some time actually at the daycare, and just training in the nearby area and getting their Pokemon a little bit up to snuff. Some of their Pokemon realized their inner potential, and one of them evolved, Ricardo. And you won't be able to see that because I didn't save the VOD. But this VOD will be saved. That was basically like the if you've ever seen like the Pokemon, like if you've ever seen like an anime or something, and like they have like this one episode that airs but it never made it over to like the States or something, it's basically like that. But now the players will be going into the Elix Forest. They went in with Professor Foxtail. However, they went in with Professor Foxtail. However, Professor Foxtail is not with them as they enter the actual forest. And when they turn around, the forest, the entrance is gone. They are just in dense forest. Enemy inspiration is actually not a thing in this game. Because I legitimately would not know when to use that, and I wouldn't feel right using it, honestly. I'm the biggest hypocrite for saying that, since of how much I've given towards an enemy inspiration in the past, but, you know, that's beside the point.
Well, you didn't even matter because we had extra, so.
That's fair, that's fair. If you want, Kome, how about this? 84 you want towards enemy inspiration could go towards the party fund if you want. If that makes it easier.
Yeah.
And then
That's something we do.
yeah, if you want to do it that way, then like the players will all get 84 inspiration each. And then if you want, the party fund can get boosted up. Oh, you want to boost up Foxtail instead? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I could do that. And then we'll go ahead and just use the remaining... We could just use the remaining... what is it? To boost to prestige another NPC. What did I put that as? I don't remember. It's been a little bit. I don't think I had it out as volume, so I'll just put it at 20. Just like how it would be boosting a Pokemon, we'll just use that if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Professor Foxtail, that means +4, so he'll have some stuff. He might get an ability or two when you next see him.
He went through the training arc himself.
Yep, he went through his entire training arc. Now, I have to, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait a minute. Actually, you know what? Wait. Let's expedite the process. Let's expedite the process. 1 second, actually. How much of this is going into like, is anyone gonna put the 84 they're getting into gacha points?
Oh,
How
God.
much is a gacha point?
Gacha points are 60.
Wait,
Or gacha points are 30 each. Sorry, so that would be 60 in total.
30, yeah.
We have...
Ronan, you doing okay?
So that's 28.
You doing okay, Ronan? I saw you connecting to the room.
Uh-oh.
You're getting you're a little robot-y. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I can't hear you at all. As a little warning for session, by the way, to everyone, Ronan is currently dealing with some weather problems, so there could be possibility of the game ending earlier than usual, just because of that. Welcome back.
Let's think about this.
Are you talking, Ronan?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
There you are.
How do I sound now?
You sound good now.
Better.
Just expect that this will probably be happening because of your weather situation, and no worries. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just... it's good enough that you're able to, despite the problems going on. I'm not gonna... Like, I'm not complaining. I can't complain after today.
Like,
I
takes away
legit-
your right to play.
I legit want to cry after that. Kome, you're scaring me. You're scaring me.
Hey, that's my job. I'm supposed to be spooks.
No, you don't spook me. You just throw games that will
I'm
spook
supposed
me.
to be spook.
Well, too bad.
Exactly, spook.
Too bad, no spook for you.
Spook.
But that will be like, okay, that's alright. Oh god. I'm still reeling from it. I won't lie. I did not think I'd be able to like get some of the stuff that I've been wanting to get this soon. It's just like I'm just still reeling from it. As you guys are deciding, I'm just gonna I'm literally like this little shrine here. Just imagine that there's a fox currently just sitting on it contemplating life. Like I'm just literally just sitting on the steps of it, Celebi on my head, and we're just both contemplating life right now. Because there's another thing I can technically get that I kind of wanted to get. I've mentioned this to you guys a bunch, but there's like this scab artist that does Pokemon art, and I've kind of been wanting to get something like that.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this I could actually use towards that as well. Oh my god. Obviously I'm not going to spend it all in one place, but my god, still, it's just like, oh.
I think I figured out what I want to invest my stuff in.
Kwame, I get that you don't want to that you're fine if it didn't go to the players, but this is the day that it should go to players is how I look at it. Like I'm fine with any Ko-Fi donations going and giving them to the players, but today specifically, this is when I feel like I want to definitely share the fun of it all with you all, because that's the whole point of the rules, is that I like sharing with all of you, even though it's 84 inspiration, so that means there's a potential of a lot of fuckery going on. And pardon my language, YouTube, when this gets put over to you, but I hope you understand that I've been blown away currently, and I kind of...
Tomfoolery. Let's go.
Tomfoolery, there we go.
Shenanigans.
Sharing.
Speaking of sharing, what are you doing?
Can I give bone boost?
What's up?
Can I boost other people's Pokemon with my inspiration?
Yeah, you could if you want.
All of it's going to Rogue. So there's 2 +5s.
Oh god, wait. I will say if Kome doesn't want to accept it, because
Okay.
that is boosting a Pokemon real early.
Yeah, fair.
Kome, will you accept one of those from him?
It's only one.
No.
It's not you paying to win. It's Ronan giving your money back to you, saying a Uno reverse at you. You love those.
I politely disagree.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey,
I wish his Pokemon. No kidding.
sorry.
No, it's all good. You have your reasoning, and I think everyone can respect it. You don't want this going towards the player. You wouldn't it's not that you don't want this going towards the players, but you're fine with it if it wasn't. You don't want to be looking at it as paying to win, and that's totally reasonable and totally fine.
Yeah.
So you're going to be putting it, though, to gacha points, right? So you're going to get yourself 2 gacha points?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to get yourself 2 gacha points, so that means you have 60, so that means 24 left over for inspo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You have 27. You have 3 away from from getting yourself that. Oh, 1 second.
That shouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna grab it. Here, I got it.
Thank you.
Yep.
There we go.
How much does boosties do again? Let me see.
The boosting is 20. So boosting your Pokemon or any Pokemon in general is 20. And then you can be able to use the gacha points, which is 30 instead of 20. If you guys want to hold off on them, because like I said, you might be catching Pokemon in here, that is also fine. So there might be something in this forest that you want, that you might want to go and, you know, give it some early boosts. If you want to.
Pokemon.
You know what? That's fair. I'll hold on to 2 of them. The other 2 go to Bumble.
Oh my god.
You're gonna just boost other people's Pokemon?
Dude, after what I pulled with Ricardo, yes.
Well, you don't have to. So here's the thing: you don't have to feel like you have to do that. Because if you want, you can go. You can boost your own Pokemon. You can, if you want. Okay, here's something I'll give you if you want to do this. I know that you have an affinity with Henry. Do you? Because you can boost NPCs Pokemon as well.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you can boost because people boosted Sunkern before, so Sunkern got a boost. So if you want, because Phantom, would you accept the Bumble one, or do you like do you not want to?
Yeah, but he's allowed to choose whoever.
Okay, if you want to, do you accept giving the Bumble?
Yeah, but you gave him a choice, so let him.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I
choose
just don't want to make
yeah.
it feel like I'm taking that away from you or something.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I'm gonna give the 2 to Bumble, and then I'm gonna give the other 2 to Henry.
Okay, yeah.
His Pokemon.
His Sandshrew then.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this over here.
Oh, they're thrown in.
We're just gonna steal that. Henry is Sandshrew. Because that is an option if people want to take it. You can always boost another person's Pokemon, whatever you want, like stuff like that. I'm always fine with it.
You can make pizza a god.
You could literally. You could get your Clodsire immediately. It won't obey you at all, but it will probably be the lazing. It'll probably be like the glutton lazing on the ground, kind of disobeying you, rather than the I'm gonna fight you. It's gonna be more like
Snorlax.
Yeah, it's gonna be like just gonna be like too tired. Wait, pizza? Okay, that'll my name, and you're gonna give me pizza. Okay, you've tempted me.
Okay, maybe
I'll do one action for you for an entire pie.
Pie. Now you want pie.
Can I just give a floating 2 boosts to Phantom to distribute? The Bumble or whoever else she wants, so we could give it to Pizza.
It's like, remember, Phantom also has her own.
Ah, right, yeah.
Phantom also has her own like amount right now. It's actually kind of good that this is happening at the beginning of session, so it's not going to be like. It's also going to be something that people are going to be able to see this time, because last time we got like a big boost and stuff, I cut that out because it was just a bunch of wahoo wahoos over and over. But yeah, like Phantom, are you okay with both of them going to Bumble?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Bumble will get an additional 2, so we're gonna take away
Bumble's
that.
my oddball. I love Bumble so much.
So boost Bumble plus 2, so this is a new one for Bumble. We won't have to worry about that for this current session because I'm not gonna be able to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
So like any additions that happen, we'll probably take care of after session. So, or I'll see how it goes. Okay, if that's okay. We'll try and keep track of it as best as we can, but like having like because of the way the tables are set up, I can't be able to have like the little like plus signs on the Pokemon sheet. They just warp around too much. So yeah, you can be able to use the egg for that. So
boost my egg, can I?
if you want to
Mystery.
boost your egg, you can boost your egg.
I don't know what's in here, but
Yup.
it's so tempting. It's like a gotcha, you know?
Yup.
Shit, the egg's an option.
Just know
I
that
didn't
whatever's
realize.
coming out of that egg will become a beast.
Will be so defiant to me. No kidding.
Put 10 boosts into it before it's even born.
Oh my god.
A muscle baby.
It's like that. God, I'll have to show you guys the animation later on.
Out comes a baby Arceus.
No.
That'd be adorable. But Jesus.
But yeah, no, like if you want to boost the egg at all, just let me know and we can and that'll determine probably some irregular boosting. It'll probably give it like when it like hatches, it'll have some additions but be set at a base value of 0 regardless. If that makes sense. Like, it'll be set at, like, a base value of, like, 0 boost regardless, and just, like, the egg, maybe? I'm not sure. Because I haven't thought about boosting an egg, but I'm fine with it. I'm down for whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you wanted to boost the egg, you can, and then we'll see how that works out. Heck, it might hatch it might hatch while you're out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. It might hatch. Who
Maybe.
knows? Who knows?
I'm feeling kind of chaotic.
Probably like a breeder would know.
A breeder would know, but we don't have one of those.
Yeah. I already have a band of misfits here, so I feel like it'd be funny.
Do you want to boost the egg a few times?
Now, how many times?
That's the big choice.
Ooh, how chaotic. How chaotic am I feeling here?
It's 83 inspiration?
It's 84 inspiration. So basically you can
84,
boost
okay.
up to 4 times if you really wanted to. As a reminder, if you wanted to get any gacha points, you have to account for having 30 of that into the gacha points.
I'm feeling a little spicy. Put 3 boosts
Okay.
in.
Okay. So that'll be 60, so that means you have 20 left. So we're gonna go ahead and boost 3.
And I think I'll save the rest as regular inspo.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh. Alright.
So then that means 24 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them just fell.
Bye.
8, 9, 10, 11,
I see it.
12, 13,
There
14,
we go.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There we go. I just realized something. Wait a minute.
What?
What?
We need to count how much inspiration you have.
Luckily, mine is already in one container, so I don't have to deal with counting.
I think...
You have
You
to
have-
change it to the value of 1.
Oh, right, yeah.
There you go.
You are at, like, I think... You're 1 away from being able to just put them all into gacha if you wanted.
No,
So
no.
save that up. So save that up.
I want some juicy rerolls.
Actually, that's very fair. Kame's 3 away. So, we have... Oh, by the way, Ronan.
Yeah.
That means you also have 4... you have 4 inspiration left. So let me go ahead and give that to you.
It gives me
Why do you
4
need a
inspiration.
map comment?
Want my 1 bag?
What happened?
You want bag?
Comment says in to store inspiration. Just put inside the chimera container.
You can put it in the counter container, yeah.
Oh, you.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, it also helps keep track of.
Here, you
how much
wanna bank? 1 second.
The bank.
Here, you get a glowing bank if you really want it that bad.
Glowing Double bank.
Yeah, I know. You have 2 banks now. One was your dice holder, the other one's a bank.
I see.
So I'm just gonna save before I forget. Just so we don't have to do all that all over
There
again.
you
But we
go.
still have pen stuff. So pen, you have 84 inspiration, plus
Yep.
your
Um,
28 inspiration. So let's just start with the 84. What do you want to use that towards?
so,
As a reminder, if you do remember that you do have Dratini also in the daycare, if that factors
Yeah.
into anything.
yes, I'm pretty well aware of that. So with the 84, I think I'll get one on Gacha and 2 on boost.
Get 1 for the gotcha and 2 for a boost?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you'll have 4 left over. So let me just...
No, 14 because I think that's
20,
because 2 boosts is
40 and...
20,
wait a minute.
40 and 30.
Oh, 70. Okay, yeah. I'm bad.
No worries.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Again, thank you, Kome.
Yeah, thank you, Kome,
Yeah.
by the way.
Thanks, Kome.
Okay,
I'm
so
too
you're gonna
mad,
have
I said it already.
you have 2 boosts. What do you want to boost?
I'll boost Rosa and Eliza.
Rosa and Eliza? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Very fair, very fair. I will give you Eliza's sheet later if I haven't already. That way you can be able to look at them later.
This
How
one's
is-
all old. I can just change this. That's 1. Wait, with the. Yeah,
I deleted one of them, so yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it. Times 1.
Okay.
So you'll have 3 points. We will figure out what they all get later. Like all the boosted Pokemon and what they get in a little bit. We'll figure that all out. But for now, I think we'll start off session with your training arc. And then we will move into what we'll do is we'll start off the session, get into the training portion of it for Pen. Then once we're done with that, we'll go into what characters get for their boosts, like what possible benefits they get. What are you looking at, Colby?
No.
Oh,
No,
animated
Kome is
videos.
just
Okay, gotcha. Very fair, very fair. But yeah. I think that is everyone's stuff. So once again, thank you, Kome. Very much appreciated. I know that you say don't thank you, but too bad. You're getting thanked. Yeah, 30 minutes in. Let's go ahead and start session, y'all.
Yay.
Okay, so Heather, is there anything
Yes.
of note during the training that you want to go over? Any Pokemon you want to talk to? Anything you want to explore around? Do you want to talk to actual people in the party?
So first of all, kind of wanna take out Charcadet at this moment because I haven't really seen him around. And basically, what Heather is trying to do with Charcadet is basically see how he trains, kind of thing. Because
Uh-huh.
you know how he lets Heather lets Lance like do its own thing. Like just watch Lance train, right? For in that lake for Air Carter. She's basically doing the same thing currently for Charcadet.
So letting the two of them kind of just do their own thing.
Yeah, and see how they like, and just watch over on how they train, kind of thing.
Okay, so you're gonna go with a hands-off approach for your training?
Yeah.
With Lance, you notice that, like, he can pretty much be able to train on his own. Like, he has the individuality for it, he can think for himself well enough, but you can tell that Charcadet needs a little bit more instruction than that. Charcadet may not be a baby, but it's still a small. And so it's still learning and kind of needs that instruction. So like when it's at first left on its own, it doesn't really know what to do. It uses some ember every now and then, but like it doesn't. Charcadet isn't really sure what to do at first. Do you want to do anything, or do you want do you want to see what happens?
Let's see what happens. Basically.
Okay. So basically, when you go in to do the see what happen approach, we'll go ahead and take out this one. While Lance is kind of like off doing his own thing, kind of like battling Pokemon in the wild, like he's fine for the most part. Charcadet is kind of just like using Ember on a tree, but doesn't really have much idea on what to do. Like, kind of looks at you every now and then, but you don't give it like any kind of like instruction. So Charcadet isn't really sure what to get from that. Rosa, who's been your Pokemon for a long time and knows your training style is more of a wait and see kind of approach, goes over to Charcadet and kind of like gives a little bit of instruction on like how to train a little bit. So you see that like Mudkip goes over, Mudkip, as Charcadet just looks, nods, and you see that like it starts to channel like the ember in its hands and like send out little balls of fire, so it's a little bit more controlled now. Don't I mean Whooper? Lovely little jokes. But yeah, Charcadet kind of like, it takes Charcadet some time to get used to it with its training for that, but eventually it's able to get into a pattern, and you see that it's eventually like other Pokemon kind of like help out, seeing like what's going on, and I put the Pokemon away, so I'm not gonna bring it out, but if you remember Zane's Gimmighoul, the ghost Pokemon,
yeah.
it comes over to help out eventually, and it's able to help Charcadet learn how to use the move Nightshade. And so when it channels its hands for that fire at one point, it instead channels some like ghostly dark mist in its hands and throws that at the tree, and kind of just gets used to doing that as well. So kind of like just Charcadet's kind of like getting an idea of just balling up its attacks and then just throwing those at enemies at the moment. And that's pretty much what Charcadet does for like its training, unless you want to get involved in it in any way.
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let Charcadet, as I said, just let Charcadet maybe train with other Pokemon and do what its own thing, kind of thing.
Okay.
Let him cook.
He's gonna let him cook.
Yes.
Let him cook.
Is that all your, like, is there anything else for the training that you want to do then?
Another thing is that I might want to talk to the who is it? The keeper, the main keeper. I think it's
This
Dan.
guy,
Yeah.
Dan. He's the
Yeah.
daycare. He's the head of the daycare here. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, Heather kind of approach him and want to ask like some advice regarding training, the like training Pokemon and all that.
So you wanted advice on, is it training unruly Pokemon, training Pokemon that are too tame? Like, what are you
Well,
exactly looking for here?
well, recently, well, not so recently anymore, but the Dratini that I dropped off, uh, drop off here is one that uh freshly just hatched out the egg.
Oh, you're abandoning your
And
child at the daycare? What? Uh,
did you actually say that, or is
no,
that
I'm
just
joking.
me?
I'm joking. Why would he actually say that? That's horrible.
God,
No,
How dare you? No kidding.
Called
So-
the daycare.
so a
and it seems that it's a bit difficult for me to figure out. Basically, if I were to train to like get her used to the world on my own, it'll
Well,
be difficult. So I was
the best way that
Figuring-
you can
asking-
be the best way you can be able to train any Pokemon. I'm sorry to cut you off, but the best way to train any Pokemon is to work with them. Sometimes it might not be easy for you, and sometimes it might not work out in the way that other Pokemon have worked out. But changing up strategies, using new methods, it's largely just a learning process. It depends Pokemon to Pokemon. They will each have their own ways of wanting to learn, especially with newborn Pokemon in particular. They need to learn from the seniors around them, whether it's the trainer, their Pokemon. It will learn and adapt based on what it sees around it. So younger Pokemon, baby Pokemon, they learn best by learning directly from either trainers, wild Pokemon, trainers Pokemon, just the group, effectively. If you're looking for a Pokemon that isn't a baby Pokemon, but still kind of new to the world, giving it instruction or talking to it, making clear what your intentions are towards it, what you are expecting from it, what it can expect from you, can be able to help. They may not understand you initially, but Pokemon are smarter than most give them credit for. These are intelligent creatures that are able to understand, to an extent, what humans are offering and talking about to them. So, when it comes to Pokemon that are younger, giving them clear instruction, making yourself clear to them, is vital with their growth, or the growth that you're looking to help them achieve. When it's a Pokemon that's more disobedient, however, the Pokemon might need a little bit more of a strict training to it. If it's a Pokemon that's disobedient, you don't want them to do their own thing. You want them to do what you think is right. Obviously, if you want them to have freedom, let them have freedom. But if it's a Pokemon that's willing to attack humans, you're not going to want to let that Pokemon continue to have that mentality. Because at the end of the day, if you allow a Pokemon to get to that point and they actually end up hurting someone, that Pokemon can be taken away from you. And your trainer badge, like everything that has to do with you being able to qualify as a trainer, can be put into question at that point. So when it comes to highly chaotic Pokemon, to Pokemon that don't want to listen to a trainer at all, that's when instruction, when talking to them, making it clear what is right and what is wrong, is vital. And it's going to be a hard process because you're taking a Pokemon out of the wild and bringing them into your, effectively, family. And sometimes it takes time to learn. And sometimes, unfortunately, some Pokemon may never learn. That is why releasing, though many trainers frown upon it, is actually something that many veteran trainers have done in the past. I myself have released at least, I believe, 2-3 Pokemon in my time as a trainer. There were just some Pokemon that I could not be able to help. To either help, or there were Pokemon that I couldn't be able to teach the values that I and my team appreciate. So, when it comes to training a Pokemon, when it comes to working with a Pokemon, your interactions with them are vital. Does that help at all?
It seems that will surely help me. I have been basically doing something that is against advice. That one, as I'm still a training trainer, I'm still trying to get used to how to train different variety Pokemon are different. I guess different personalities and all that.
At the end of the day, it's a difficult process, but it's something to be expected. Just like you and your friends all have different personalities, and all of you have different but maybe similar aspirations. You may not all be the same people, and you learn how to interact and get along with each other. It's the same way with your Pokemon. That, in general, though, is something that is more connected to you than your friends would be because it is your Pokemon. I would say just take it day by day. Try and make those steps forward to try and work with your Pokemon. From what I can understand, your Rookity, for instance, I can tell that there are times when it prefers to be by itself, but from what I'm seeing, it over the course of the last few days at least, it has shown that it wants to be is more likely to be with you. I've heard, I would assume you've probably mentioned that it's a recent Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, he would have talked to Professor Foxtail would have talked to him about it probably. Just been gossiping with him. Just fatherly gossip, you know how to. Father Foxtail.
Yeah, the dads are talking.
Yep. But yeah, no, he gives you that kind of advice, so to speak.
So that's basically what he's mentioning, right? Yeah.
You're basically he's giving you the the idea that Lance has been more appreciative towards, or at least been more receptive to when you're trying to interact with it. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a flashback earlier in the day when you were going and just letting Charcadet do its own thing. It actually negatively impacted Charcadet. You as a spirit trainer will be able to, with this knowledge and picking up on little signs now, it wanted your assistance because it didn't know what it needed to do, but you wanted to let the other Pokemon go and give it knowledge, but it's been entrusted to you, the trainer. So, obviously, again, if you want to go and do stuff like that and let Pokemon have more freedom in their stuff, go for it. If that's your training style, then Pokemon will adapt. But sometimes it won't adapt as soon.
Glad you actually brought that up. Oh,
your
boy.
character would have realized it after this talk that leaving a young Pokemon like Charcadet to do its own stuff that wasn't as it wasn't like a bad choice. Don't get me wrong. The worst choice would have been yelling at it or something. And you guys aren't the type of trainers to like yell at your Pokemon, unless they do something bad like attack a person. But like
Not
and
as
your Pokemon.
effective.
And your Pokemon do care about you, despite like the hands-off approach. But it hasn't been as effective as, say, if you look back on other people and how they're training their Pokemon. If you look back at, honestly, probably the best one to look at is probably Bryce, with how Terry's always out of the ball. Terry's always being carried around by him. You've seen like throughout the day that he's been kind of like training with Terry. You would have seen the battle where Bryce was trying to use Doyle. So like kind of like interacting with the Pokemon. You can be able to like use your friends also as kind of inspiration on like, okay, maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that, take from them and learn and turn it into my own training strategy. That could also be a way to grow as a trainer. One way to look at things in general, like in the Pokemon world and even in real life, is always be willing to take from other people, because you can always adapt that into your own.
I see.
And that's less of a in character thing. That's more of an out of character thing. So I was just trying to give you something out of character, DM to player.
Yeah. I don't know. It hits hard.
No, don't
Oh,
feel like
God.
it hits hard, my dude. Like, here's the thing. These lessons are stuff that people like. Everyone's gonna have their own kind of problem with the system, because it's something to get used to, and so don't feel like.
I think he meant it was like kind of inspiring,
Oh.
eye-opening. Yeah, I think, right?
Yeah. Because in out of character stuff that really hits hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
It's something I've learned as a DM, because I've taken from a few DMs over my time. I've learned from like watching other people. I've learned from honestly watching like Phantom, Lindo. I've learned from watching Blue, who made the initial system of Pokemon. Actually, yeah, because we haven't shouted them out in a while. Can I get someone to shout out Blue real quick? Because like I just want to shout out the one who made the actual Pokemon system. Like, go check out his stuff.
Summoner.
Yeah, I think it's Summoner Network, isn't it?
Hey.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's the summoner. Yeah,
Dude,
that's the wrong
Shout
summoner.
out, Summoner.
well, that's me then. God damn it.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Wait,
Summoners-
is it
Oh, it's not me,
Summoner?
Summoner
Or
Net. Yeah,
Summoner.
Summoner's Network.
So S.
Yeah.
Summoner's Network. Please wait 35 seconds, thanks.
Yeah. So
I will wait a minute.
it's
and
not
35
that
seconds.
Summoner Blue. It's a different Summoner Blue.
Nah, that's
Gosh,
not a
do I
Summoner
wish
Blue.
that it was actually just like the name Summoner Blue.
I thought it was Summoner Blue.
I know. I like. There's so many times I make that mistake. But yeah, Summoner's Network. They made the original of like the original Pokemon game, and I've kind of like taken from their system, made little changes here and there, and that's kind of like as like an out of character thing, something I've developed as a DM, and so like I owe a lot to honestly like his games in general, because I would say his Pokemon and Mega Man games are probably two big inspirations for me as a DM.
Blue's good boy.
Yeah. Makes the very fun games.
My future daughter.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. No I'm kidding. It's your sibling, future daughter. My future daughter.
You two dogs.
Wait. No, I thought it was gonna be brother. That's why I'm like.
Oh, he wasn't secret about it.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like go check out Summoner's Network when you get a chance, y'all. We'll go and give a shout out to it in a little bit. But going back to our regular programming.
There you go.
Thank you. So you've been given this information. Is there anything else you want to do with that information?
Mm. Well, mm, uh, after that kind of like revelation, I guess, I think this is the part where Heather actually goes through a bit of like a bit of a mental crack, just starts forming, and
So you kind of
she
like
basically,
you kind of like take some time for yourself or something.
yeah,
So you go and take some time for yourself. Like you go like you kind of like after that take a little bit of time for yourself. You go off into like
Yes.
the probably like towards not the woods but towards the water area,
mm,
and you just go and kind of just like sit there for a little bit.
and yeah, sit there and just think.
As you are sitting there and thinking, you hear a flap because like your Pokemon were all like kind of like on their own at that point. You hear a flap of wings and you see that like you see that Lance is sitting in the tree, but Lance also has a little passenger in the Eliza who's just looking down over at you. And then you just as like as that's also happening, just coming over from like the bushes, you have Rosa and Charcadet. Charcadet looking a little bit worn out, but like looking up to you, like as Mudkip just like walks over, plops down. Mudkip.
Mhm.
Wait, is Lance actually that big?
Yeah.
Sorry. I just noticed.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a moment. Oh my god.
I mean, it
just
does
noticed it come-
eventually.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be
it
a
does
really big
eventually
boy.
Evolve
It's all
Pokemon big enough to carry around a carriage.
Yep.
So.
yeah, but chunky.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Absolute unit.
As they all kind of like look to you, you can tell that just like how you could possibly tell if a Pokemon is not doing super okay, your Pokemon might be able to feel that as well. As Lance comes on down, carrying Eliza just nestles up into your neck. Mudkip comes over, sits on your lap. Charcadet just like kind of like still learning, but like kind of just like sits down nearby. And then Lance just goes back into like a little watch position over on a tree. You can also get from this that just because your training method may not have worked out the way that you thought it might, doesn't mean your Pokemon are dissatisfied with you.
Mm.
Also,
You
roll me
know-
a d20, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, just roll me a d20 because you roll me like an instinct towards this because there's one specific thing for this.
D20.
Instinct or
right?
empathy?
Yeah. Instinct.
Instinct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 14.
Okay, so with the 14, you realize, wait, how did they all know? And then you just glance up at Lance, who's looking away. As I'm going to
kind of
tell, I'm going to tell you, I told you this before. Lance's individuality has been kind of like fluctuating. This is the event that will put it down to 5.
Aww.
Basically, Heather just like she acknowledged that Lance is there, but like kind of pretends that, uh, like yeah, Heather just knows that Lance is there, but kind of mostly deeper in her own thoughts, kind of thing. Like, you know, I've I've sort of uh learned to kind of like adapt myself. Like with that contest, I didn't really expect myself to air search, but I never really wasn't able to learn how to like adapt in the sense of treating others, kind of thing. Uh,
They're listening.
sorry.
They're just you can tell that they're all just like listening and looking at you.
But it is something that I do have to learn. Although I have not been the best throughout this whole time, it is something that I have to go forward and learn. The road's pretty difficult, uh, but yeah.
As you're saying that, you just feel like a little nuzzle on your cheek as Dratini is just like Dratini eyes closed, just rubbing head against your cheek as your Pokemon just kind of like crowd around you. Like you get the sense of you fine. Except Charcadet, because Charcadet still doesn't really know what to do right now, but that's because Charcadet's a little awkward. You share that. You share that awkwardness.
Awkwardly pats leg because it's small.
Yep, awkwardly just give like pat. It'll be okay, kid.
Just like as all the Pokemon just groups up around me, I just kind of like still stares at the waves and but kind of like huddle them all together, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's. We'll
all
say
of you
that.
guys may have different personalities and different ways of acknowledging me as a trainer, but it is something that we both have, like mostly me, have to learn in order to accommodate for you all. I hope you guys will be there for me and able to guide me towards towards accepting me as your trainer.
Rook! Mudkip. Dratini just nuzzle. Char.
And yeah, I think that's all what Heather's going to say.
That's
Just
fair.
staring into the ocean, I think.
You take we'll say that for your training time, you take some time away from the group. Like you enjoy like with like the pizza party that they have eventually, but like you kind of like sit off on your own. You kind of like sit with your Pokemon. You spend some time with your Pokemon, especially like Dratini, who's gonna be like leaving soon. And as you're training and stuff, you just eventually gather your Pokemon up, put them on their balls, and yeah. I'll say these two probably get put back in the balls. We'll just put them in your area for right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is everything for like the training part, you all start to head in to the actual forest.
E.
And we'll put you all right here real quick. But that's because we have I have something else. 1 second, because I'm a dumb and forgot to prepare it.
Man, this forest is pretty big. Hey, Doc. What do you think it... Doc? Uh-oh. Wait, where's the trail?
Ah, Foxtail's gone again.
As you all will go into the entrance.
My home away from home.
Bye,
Forest.
Christ.
As like you're going in, and you're like you were just talking to Foxtail, and he was responding to you. But as you go in, it's like, oh, this forest a little like a little spooky. It's how it normally is. Where are you? Go ahead and put you all over here.
Yeah, you said the trail also disappeared too, right?
The trail also basically disappears. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Pen. You get your drinks and get your breathing in. It's all good. It's all good. Once we're done with the session, I think we'll figure out like what additional moves your Pokemon learn. What if like a Pokemon learns a new ability. I just realized something.
What?
Bumble's gonna get another ability.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Bumble got the level
Thank
3.
you, Ronan.
There's a good
Yeah,
chance that you might be able to evolve Bumble soon.
That'd be great.
Bumble just immediately evolves.
Immediately.
Just like,
It's a
Buzz.
Smiley face.
Buzz.
She still goes Buzz.
Oh, it's gonna be like a Buzz.
Alright, okay.
Probably something like that. But yeah, you guys go on in. You enter into the forest, and Foxtail's gone. The area above you is a lot like this overall image. It kind of feels like, even though you guys literally left, like, morning, it feels like sun's setting around you. But it shouldn't. As you all look around, I would like instinct rolls for all of you.
All right.
Time for the good old instance.
Yep.
Okay, which dice do I roll?
I got a 22.
Nice.
I'm going with the glowy.
15.
Okay, good.
17.
Nice. Okay, and Pen? Is Pen still gone?
Probably.
Yeah.
He is still gone.
That's all good then. For right now, it's fine. Basically, all of you got pretty much what you needed to get for that roll.
Okay.
As you enter in and you look around, you see that there seems to be, like, when you look back at the trail, you don't see like you don't see the trail that should be there. But initially there's just some like small grass, but then for a second later it looks like there's like it's like taller grass. And Pen, please go ahead and roll me a instinct roll.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Not doctor
instinct.
roll, instinct.
Okay, yeah,
18.
Oh,
you
damn.
you see the stuff as well.
21.
Yeah, you see the stuff as well. So like when you guys look back, you see that like just like initially like little shrubs, then it becomes like kind of like tall grass after a second, then it kind of like seems to like fluctuate again. Like it's almost like as if your mind's playing tricks on you. Is it like as if there's like some trees there now? some trees around you seem to be changing every now and then. It's just very odd. Like, as the forest around you just seems to... It's subtle, but ever-changing. As you also see, there are some Pokemon that you all know shouldn't be roaming around this forest.
Okay.
And for some of them, they... Should they even be here to begin with? As you'll see, 4 Pokemon. Oop. You'll see 4 different Pokemon.
Huh?
As you see, like, one Pokemon seems to, like, be on its... Like, these Pokemon all seem to be on their own for the most part. As, like, it seems like... I'll say that these 2 are, like, a little bit deeper in the forest.
This one feels really odd.
As,
I mean, it's like right next to where it's from originally.
as it goes in, like, seems to be, like, pecking at a tree, it seems. It looks a little curiously up the tree, but just looks around. You see a Pokemon that's definitely not native to this area. Heather, you would know that this is a Spoink. And, so would you, actually, Robin, since it's a Psychic type. Just, like, a Pokemon that's just, like, hopping around. Kind of just enjoying life. And then
Eyes hone in.
you...
That's a weird-looking Clefairy.
Yeah, which one is a weird-looking Clefairy, and how'd you get that idea? I don't even...
Spoink, really?
Pink.
It's a pink jewel on its head.
Okay.
Look, it's the closest Bryce has. It's like, that's a weird-looking,
Bruh, like,
Clefairy?
I won't lie, your next level up, I might have you be forced to have a -4 in mind from all of these misconceptions.
That would make sense.
You might get to Stars level.
Oh no, wait, it's a negative as well.
Yeah, Star has a -4.
Oh my god.
For reference, I think I have his sheet. 1 second. Yeah, I do.
He's in a pod.
For reference,
Showed us the sheets.
he's got a -4 for his mind.
Oh my goodness, this man's.
He's a good bean, just not a smart bean.
Yeah, what a good
Certified
guy.
himbo.
Yeah, him.
But so Olive, you're a bug enthusiast.
Yes, indeed.
This Pokemon's
What's the name of the
scuttling
one?
around on the ground. You know what this is. This is called an Anorith, and it is a fossil Pokemon, but it looks to not be encased in rock.
How is this alive?
Just seems to blink at you all. Scuttle. Meanwhile, this odd-looking flower just blinks at you guys.
This is fine. I've never seen these two before.
Blue.
Well,
Just
that
looks
one over
nice.
there, isn't really supposed to be moving around.
What do you mean?
It's a fossil Pokemon. It's supposed to be encased in rock. Usually.
Okay.
Maybe it broke out.
That's not how it worked, Bryce.
Bryce, roll me a mind. You have fossil Pokemon in your region.
Yeah, I know.
I know. That's why I'm gonna give you this chance to actually like
I
know
mean, listen,
about fossils.
listen. God, to be fair, Kabuto can't just break out of its shell.
Can
The
it?
rock that has encased him.
Wait,
In,
Kabuto can?
In an episode, it does.
Okay.
At Red Moon, they just revive.
Huh.
Yeah,
You know what? Fair. Then I'll let you assume that all of them can do that. I didn't actually know about that.
It's a pretty cool episode.
I had a reasoning for that, like, cause yeah, his intelligence is 3, not like a negative 15. Like so.
Not a
I'm gonna say
negative.
something
I'm
stupid
gonna
with
tell
it.
you right now. If you had a negative 15, you wouldn't be moving.
Pretty much.
Of course he would. Pure bodily instinct at that point.
No. Your muscles would not be existent, is what that would mean. Because you would have no idea how to do anything. But yeah, like,
Through pure fighting spirit.
you see
But
these
no,
Pokemon
yeah.
just, like, scuttling around.
It's like, well, it probably broke out. I mean, just look around us. Everything's all funky.
From where
Probably took
though?
that- Probably took that
Wow.
chance to break out.
Yeah, everything is funky.
Yeah, this is no normal forest.
Hey, Heather,
Yeah.
could you have Lance scout around?
Um,
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Bumble, can you search?
Bumble as well? Yeah. Get a full scouting party going?
Thighs. Bumble's gonna look
Lance, did you-
around.
I also don't suppose I could honey pick up around here.
In this area, you actually find that you can't.
Ooh, it's
As
funky.
Bumble will, like, go around, come back to you, a little frowny face as it realizes, like, for some reason, it can't be able to pick up. It's been nerfed.
It's okay, baby.
Bumble
It's
just
okay.
looking up at the sky. Revenge
So
arc.
what's my purpose? What is my purpose anymore?
But then Bumble, like, goes to actually looking around.
Yeah.
It goes to pick something up. It just disappears.
Oh my god.
You know what? Wait, roll me a D100. It could pick up
Oh.
something, technically.
Oh.
It could pick up something.
Wait. Which ones were they again?
D100s.
find you out.
This.
Okay, that one and. Okay, these two.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have so many dice on your table.
I know. 49. Right? That's how that
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you hear a little, like, you hear some, like, scuffles off in, like, the forest area. And Bumble comes back holding another Pokemon, like, attached via, like, its honey.
Oh.
As Bumble
Oh.
just brings over another Pokemon, the Pokemon gets off of the body, just scurries behind a tree, looking at you. Weem. Guys,
Huh.
Kabuto?
Like,
Weem.
wait. Wind
okay.
pod. I know.
You would know that Wimpod are a bug Pokemon from the Alola region.
What are you doing all the way here? What? Bumble, did you travel through time and space? No kidding. What is? Okay, this.
Do you
this is
actually
weird.
say, do you travel through time and space?
Yes.
Robin, roll me mind.
Oh boy, I get to do the smart thing.
Because you're a brain trainer. You have a
Of course.
potential of realizing something. Yeah, you realize it.
Natural 20.
The moment you hear, did you go through time and space? Your mind thinks about the Ilex Forest and everything you've heard about it being the domain of Celebi, the Pokemon of time. You look
That was
around.
actually unintentional, but that's great.
You look
Look
around.
Pokemon from
Yep.
different times.
Different
Yeah.
times, different places, all gathering in one place. And as you're deciphering that, Bryce, are you giving Poke Food to this Pokemon?
Yep.
Roll me empathy.
It was trying to eat. It was trying to eat honey, so
It wasn't trying to eat
must be
honey.
hungry.
It wasn't trying.
It was trying to get away from the honey.
Bumble did a kidnap.
Bumble did a kidnap.
I want to
Trying to
catch
eat
it,
honey.
though. So many Pokemon. I need to catch these bug Pokemon.
13.
Okay, with a 17, yeah, like, oh wait, no,
No,
you're just, not
13.
instinct, right. With a 13, looks to you, yoinks and just goes behind the tree again.
Like one thing or both things?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes one of them. As it just goes behind the tree again, you hear some, like, munching.
So,
I want these Pokemon.
so gang,
Oh.
I have some bad news.
Uh-huh.
What's
We
that?
might have traveled through time.
Blink, blink.
I mean, of course we have. Do you not know how watches work?
Oh my god. No. Okay.
Okay, Bryce, do me a favor and check your pocket. You should get a contact from, the satellites and tell us where we are with the GPS.
You can do that?
Just face palms. Just look into your apps, please. See if you have any contact
Alright.
and information.
Right. Da-da-da.
You go and open it up.
Yep.
You open it up and, like, you just get an error message.
Nah, I must have bumped the thing. It's saying it's got an error.
Uh-huh.
If all of you look at your...
I'm guessing...
If
yeah.
all of you look at your Pokeches, you realize that all of you are getting some kind of error. It does seem to say that you're in the Ilex Forest, but that's all it can really say. Every now and then it just glitches in and out.
Huh. Seems like we can't rely on modern technology for this time.
I didn't think this was possible.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
so-
I wasn't trained to use modern technology anyway. It's unreliable in the mountains. Not much signal up there.
Robin, you asked me whether to ask Lance to scout around?
Yes, if you could, please. If
Uh,
we're still in any kind of timeline, we might see civilization somewhere.
Honestly, I think that's our best bet.
Lance will...
Do you think you could do that?
Lance gives a nod and kind of, like, goes up in the air. Kind of, like, just looks around. You see it do, like, a full circle around. Just comes back down, lands on your shoulder, and just gives a shake of its body.
As in, like,
Look.
in what sense is it?
It's, like, shaking as if, like, it's saying, like, no. Like, it does, like, you asked if it could see its settlement. It does not see a settlement.
Okay, but we are in the past.
From what I remember of the map, there weren't any mountains nearby. So I doubt there's any caves for the cavemen.
Let's... Okay,
Caven?
caveman.
Oh,
Yeah,
caveman.
because
Cavern.
they're fossil Pokemon, right? So we must be in ancient times. So any people we'd find would be cavemen, right?
I mean, from the looks as some of the Pokemons around here as well, with the Wimpod and the Lilip and the Anorith, I'm also assuming that there might be a water source nearby, because if they... Oh wait, I don't know whether these guys are actually...
Well,
Well,
here's the thing.
well, you
I
guys
would
might
know
not
that.
know. You know, Olive knows that this is a rock bug type Pokemon.
Here's another thing. Because Heather is from the Hoenn region, and these are from there as well. Maybe she could roll for it.
Yeah.
Actually, that could be a...
It would be a little bit of a
And-
harder roll, but you could definitely do that.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it.
Go with the mind
Let
roll.
me just move it aside so I have
You
a
do
space
have
for
a-
it.
Do you
What?
have a positive mind?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
13.
13.
You're able to know basic information about these Pokemon. You're able to know that at least their types. That this is a Lilip, that is a rock grass, and this is an Anorith that is a rock bug. They shouldn't be in Johto, but it seems like, hey, like ancient times, you never know. These Pokemon have lived here a long, long time ago. Who knows?
Yeah, it looks like a sea anemone. Not.
You see Dodo notice you all, give you a look with one head. The other one just keeps pecking the tree.
Okay.
You gonna go over to it?
Yep.
Kicks your food back at you. Dodo. As one of its
Yeah.
heads kind of like gives you a glare, the other one looks down at the food, kind of like goes over to it, but the other one's just like, Dodo.
I mean, I have plenty for both of you. Here.
Pokemon does not look like it wants your food. Well, at least one of them doesn't.
About 2 food.
One head is in agreement, but the other one is not, and the one that is not seems to be in control.
Berry?
Glares at you. As this Pokemon gets in a position and charges at you.
Alright.
You're about to wrestle
roll.
a bird?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna try and grapple it or something?
Yep.
Okay.
He's actually going to wrestle bird.
Yep. Go ahead and try.
He's a big bird.
Yeah, big bird.
He's a big bird.
To... I protect the food instead.
You never know.
Fair enough.
Nah, yeah. As you attempt to grapple it, like you attempt to grab onto it, but like one of the heads kind of like push against you. It actually just ignores the food entirely. Just like pushes you back a little bit. Then seems to get back over to its area. Just gives you a glare. The other one just is like looking at it, looking at you. Goes to pick the food. The other one is just like, no, we're going away.
Alright, fine. Jeez. Sorry, buddy, but your brother doesn't want it.
Dodo. Dodo.
Oh no.
That's so sad.
Can I see what it's trying to get at?
It just seems to be pecking at a tree every now and then you see it also kick at the tree. Bryce, roll me a mind, but I'm giving you advantage.
Can I choose to just come to my own conclusion?
You can go ahead and come to your own conclusion if you want.
It's trying to train.
You actually conclude right.
Ah, I see, I see. You want a sparring buddy?
Glares over at you. Glare intensifies.
Because I got a friend of mine that's sure to give you an intense workout.
Looks to you. Seems to eye the Pokeball oddly, but then like both heads just immediately dart to look at the Pokemon in front of them, and they will go and do an attack. This is not going to be an official battle, so don't worry too much, unless you want to turn it into an official battle. But it's gonna just try and do a simple attack on you. Ricardo is gonna try and like effectively. Ricardo honestly just needs to basically take it effectively. If that's okay with you.
I mean, look at his stats, man.
Yep.
Yeah, he can probably take it.
Yeah. As it goes for an attack, like it seems to kick at it like with one leg, and like the first attack doesn't hit, as it goes for another attack with its double kick attack, and that just barely misses. As both attacks, like one attack hit, just misses completely. The other one almost hits, but Ricardo grabs its leg and just like throws it back. The Doduo lands cleanly. Looks to your Pokemon. You can get it, so you can get the idea that this Pokemon gives it a look of respect now, as it goes over to you and points at the food.
Good
And
workout.
the other head will go and grab it and just like start chowing down as it as it's just looking at you. If you have, yeah, if was there only one left at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's okay. That's gone. As it just looks to you. Dodo.
Name's Bryce. This is Ricardo. What's your name?
Dodo. Dodo.
Say, me and my friend here are planning on fighting some pretty strong people in the future. You seem like you're up for a scrap. You wanna come with us?
Gives you a look. Roll an empathy.
Ten.
Okay. It's listening. Not running away. Doesn't seem to be fighting. You gained enough of a respect from it.
We'll show a little badge.
Both heads tilt.
See, you even get little trophies for every time we get a victory. These gym leaders, as they're called, are really powerful people, and their Pokemon are equally powerful.
You say powerful, and it just, like, walks to you. A little glint in, like, the eye that... Like, the head that's looking at you, the head that's looking away is kind of, like, just, like... Kind of, like, nodding absently. Meanwhile, the head that looks to you is just, like, a glint in eye, just, like... Doduo. Both of them give a nod.
Alright, cool. Where's... Alright. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Just need you to tap this little circle thing here.
Looks to you. I don't trust. You're a warrior. It taps the little circle thing and is caught.
Do I roll, or...?
Nope. You were able to willingly get this Pokemon to go into the ball. You don't need to roll.
Alright, cool.
Sometimes battling needs to happen. Sometimes battling doesn't need to happen, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
As you go in, like, if you try and, like, you look at the ball and you realize... Click on it. Pokeball won't open back up for right now.
Oh, okay.
As this Pokemon will be a Pokemon that you cannot bring out yet. To, like, use in any kind of, like, fight while in here, it seems.
He's chillaxing.
And
Yeah, man.
though from this, your Pokedex does go off. As you hear an error. 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 Doduo. Normal fighting. Error.
Oh. Nice.
As that's also part of the reason why I would willingly get in, because it's actually not a flying type. But instead of fighting. Also, I found out that Doduo can't normally learn double kick, which is really dumb.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb.
They're like... Their main attractions are their freaking beaks and their legs, and it's like they can't use that. What? But yeah, like, you're able to catch yourself a new Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
So meanwhile, Olive, you said you wanted to, like, catch something. Which one are you looking at?
Look on the both.
Okay. You want to try and go to it?
Yes.
You scuttle on over. Bye. Anorith just looks up at you. One eye blinks.
I will crouch down.
Do a little crouch.
Hello.
And
So, I guess I'm gonna get straight to the point. I was wondering if you would like to be my Pokemon. You're really cool and you're really cute.
roll me an empathy.
I love you already. Really.
Ooh.
17, 18.
She called me cute. Aw.
She did. It's never heard that word before, and it's interested.
Oh my gosh.
Little scuttles
Gonna
forward.
reach out my arm
That's actually kind
Kinda-
of sad if you think
so
about
that
it.
I can, if it will accept a hug from me.
You pick it up and give it a hug.
Yes.
It accepts it, as it kind of like, it just looks up at you. It's like, kind of like, not sure on this kind of behavior. It's never seen a person do this.
Never seen a person.
You're so cute.
Does not seem to be
So-
fighting back.
Is that a yes?
No.
Okay, I will take out a Pokeball. Be like, all right, if that's a yes, press this tiny button.
Seems to look at you, weigh its options. It's currently being held by a large predator. This could be a trap,
Predator.
but at this point, it's already dead. So it's just okay.
It's already dead. Okay.
So go ahead and bring out the Pokeball that you used to catch this in.
Oh, yeah, regular
Oh,
old
God.
Pokemon. Look good.
It's like, I'm already gone, so I might as well.
Might as well.
I have been picked up.
You'll be okay.
The claw!
The claw.
Farewell, my friend. I move on to a better place.
I move on to a better spot in life. Goodbye.
Does this,
That poor lady.
am I able to take it out?
No. So if you, it seems like you try to take it out and you realize that you cannot.
Oh, darn. I wanted to
Wow.
put it on my head.
You'll also have a hat.
I'm curious about something.
Mm-hmm.
And Robin is more curious about something. Because we are currently in the freaking past.
Yep.
Yes.
My roster is currently full, so if I catch something, what happens to it? Let's test that.
Oh, if you catch something... Okay, okay.
Yeah, it would be transferred to the PC, but
Yeah.
there's no PC. So what would happen?
You should attempt to catch the bug Pokemon. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you say that, and look
You
at
should
it.
try. I'll be
think
here
it's more
for
afraid of-
support.
You...
I'm afraid of me than of it.
So, as you're saying, you should try and catch the bug Pokemon, you hear some noises from behind you. You all hear, two noises seemingly coming out of the woods behind you.
The woods over here.
Yeah, little, entrance area. As, in a way, we're kind of mostly getting with the encounters done right here, just because why not, you know? Oh, I just realized I never put in one of the encounters.
I know.
Sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing. Don't worry. You just two Pokemon are coming out of the the little entrance area over here. As you see, one of them, and then 1 second.
It's a floof. It's multiple floof.
It uses double team.
It uses double team. Actually, yeah, no, there's two floofs currently. One going if, so, just looks, gets in front of the other Eevee. The other Eevee just looks at you all. So,
Wait, these guys just appear randomly?
they kind of just it seems like they just walked in how you guys walked in.
Oh,
I see.
Oh, okay. So they're from, well, maybe not our time, but from another time.
Maybe.
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 I
Right.
mean, it's... Actually, let's bring up another question. Is time linear? Or is it multiverse theory we're going through right now?
That is a you question right there.
Roll existential crisis.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll
Is
for
you hear,
existential crisis.
Quick, someone stomp a butterfly. Yeah.
No, you stay back. Okay.
Is
19, it's a big crisis.
looks at you. Eevee. The other one is all.
Okay, so one of them is acting weird, the other is not. Hey God,
Yeah.
would I roll instinct?
Yeah, sure. You can roll instinct.
Because I noticed that thing. I want to make sure if Robin noticed the thing.
I'm giving one hint, yeah. Nope.
That's a natural
Oh.
one. Yeah, I noticed nothing. Oh, hey, a Wimpod.
Hey, a Wimpod. Hey, it's a bug.
Yeah, it's a bug. I'm surprised.
It is scary. I'm
That's
afraid of it.
that's why he
No,
noticed.
It's
no,
a
no, no,
wimp.
no, wait. Don't go.
Does Bryce
Yes?
notice? Sorry.
What's up?
You can
Sorry.
do it.
Does
Alright.
Bryce notice what?
Does Bryce notice the EVs?
Yeah, you notice. You all notice the EVs.
Well, did I notice the difference?
To roll me a instinct. It's a matter of if you can. You have to guess the difference. But you need to get above at least a 10 to be able to even, for your character to even be able to guess something.
11
Okay.
plus instinct.
Yeah, 15.
15.
What do you think is the difference?
It's French.
Oh my god.
Take 1 point of damage. Okay, we're just gonna. I've let you make enough of these jokes. Just taking 1 point of damage right there.
Oh my God.
So with your
I,
15, what do you think is like odd about these Eevee?
Well, it's well, Bryce has started to catch on to the fact that like Pokemon, like are say things that are like related to what they are.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows what an Eevee is. He heard this one say Eevee. This one said like a bow or something. Yeah.
Bumble squints.
So it's like, it's weird.
Huh?
Well,
What
it
is
doesn't
it,
really
Bumble?
matter.
Bumble squints.
What matters is this.
What matters is what?
I bought all this food, I'm gonna fucking use it.
They look to you. They skirt around. They
Hey,
don't.
little guys.
They look to your
I'll just-
food.
Leave this here. Excuse me.
Eve. Zo. They kind of like just.
None of us are from Unova.
What's up?
I was making a joke.
Hey, what? Why are they back in a bubble here? What's going on?
No, they're kind of like just skirting the edge, just like looking at the food, then looking
Oh,
at all of
okay.
you. But as they go and pass by Bumble, just lands on one of them like real quick, baps with like its wing, as like so.
Oh.
And you see that this Eevee behind the first Eevee fades away a little bit and changes into something else.
Huh?
Oh.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Uwu?
Buzz.
Oh. You are so perceptive, Bumble.
Buzz.
Oh,
Nods.
so that's what it was.
Wait, what are you?
So. V.
Super neat. Oh, is that your friend?
Looks to you. Looks back. protective nod.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
I understand, so I'm gonna catch you both now.
No, I mean, if you want. No kidding.
Hey, they're in here to be caught.
They're in here to be got. Well, I don't know if I would what. This is he wants to protect the other one. I don't know if I want to disrupt that.
You could catch them both. Keep them together.
Heather from the back. Go, Pokemon!
I just, are you guys aren't in danger, are you? To have to protect the other one?
Zora. Just shakes its head when you say danger. Evie.
Okay.
Are you hungry? Got plenty of food here. You can have some too. I haven't heard you speak.
Are you talking to the flower?
Bloom? Yeah.
Flower just looks at you.
And you don't have to worry about any funny business. I'm pretty sure we don't catch unless the Pokemon wants to be caught. So don't worry.
We embrace consent.
Yes,
Unlike
we
that
embrace consent. Is important.
roll me an
Says the
empathy.
one who-
Roll me an empathy, Olive.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put some inspo in.
That's fair.
Let's put 2 inspo in for the safety of the babies.
Of the babies.
As a
Okay,
5.
5. 11,
As
not
a-
bad, not bad. That's 14. Okay, with a 14, Eevee looks a little bit defensive, but the Zora goes over and nudges. So, Zora. Eevee looks, grabs the food and brings it back over to them.
Yeah. There you go.
Basically grabs like one helping for the both of them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, you can have more if you want. I do have more. Hold on.
As Zora like begins to like eat little bits and pieces,
Here
Eevee
you go.
looks.
So you can share.
Oh no. I from what I understand, it took 2 helpings.
No, one helping.
No, it took
Oh.
one. No. Yeah, you guys should have one each.
You were able to give a good empathy to it.
Mm.
It will grab one helping from yours and begin eating that.
Okay.
As the
There we
two of
go.
them will be eating that. Meanwhile, Robin, you're around the tree talking to the Wimpod?
Kinda more observing it. Robin is very afraid.
Yeah, roll me courage.
He doesn't need a lot of empathy to understand that a Wimpod is also very afraid. For no reason at all. Wimpods are just like that.
For no reason at all.
Yeah, Wimpods are actually, that's why they're called Wimpods. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 9, actually.
That's...
You're not like, it's like, you're able to like keep your composure, but like, it's a bug. As it kind of like, as it looks at you and you look at it.
And it looks at you. You look at it.
It just, the two of you are kind of like in a little staring contest. What do you want to do?
Robin, I suggest you get down to its level, so it's not as scared.
Wait, what?
Get down to its level, so it's not as scared.
So, Olive.
Right now, you're very big.
Olive, as a bug type trainer, you would know Wimpod are scared no matter what.
No matter what.
No
Oh.
matter what.
Yeah, Wimpod
I feel
understands
like it'd
that.
still help. No.
You could try. But Wimpod are by nature
Yeah, yeah.
huge cowards.
Yeah, okay,
I
so
love
what
You're
that
not
for it.
really gonna convince it. But,
I love them for that. I won't lie.
Honestly,
So,
I think it's hilarious because they're both staring at each other in mutual fear.
Yeah.
yes, it's a very mutual fear.
You can be mutual fearful on the ground.
And make myself a target, no thanks.
It's not gonna hurt you, trust me.
Are you sure?
I
Look
am
at this.
I am 100% sure. Do you see it? It's probably shaking right now.
Kind
It
of
is
is.
shaking. Very, I'm shaking.
You're shaking.
You're getting a pep talk. Roll courage.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you, Fat. What is my courage? Oh, that is way better.
You,
Hey, 13.
yeah, with that 13, like, you see that it is a little, like, shaking. It is intimidated. Out of all bugs that you've encountered, this might be the only bug that you're actually 100% sure is scared of you, rather than it being scared of, rather than anything being scared of it.
The saying of they're more afraid of you than you are of them
Yep.
is actually true in this case. You believe.
Robin is gonna just take a second, breathe. Remember Olive's words of bugs are actually pretty neat. Looks at this thing. Yeah, despite it being freaking scary, it looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it's kind of got like an arrowy shape.
He likes the purple.
Oh,
It's a good
yeah, purple. It is a good purple.
Hey.
He's learning. Robin's learning. Sorry.
Doing the learning.
They're doing the learn.
Okay. So Robin is gonna try to reach out to this thing, like telepathically,
Okay.
Oh.
like feel its vibe.
Oh, you're gonna do an empathetic, you're gonna use your first one? Your first skill?
Yeah, empathic reading.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
I
Since-
read its vibe.
It's
Since it's
probably
been a bit.
absolutely okay.
It's a
20.
natural 20.
It's a natural 20. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do a
27.
thing for that. You go and, like, send out, like try and get a little bit of a vibe check from it. And
Yes.
when you do, especially because you have Hattie on you, you're able to control your psychic abilities a little bit better. And but you feel a little bit like a stronger pulse of it than normal. So when you go out to try and like get an idea of its own state, you realize you're actually also projecting your own state. As initially it's like you can feel the fear that it has for you, but then it actually gets a look of like its eyes kind of like widen a little bit as it can feel the fear you have for it, and it's just like, what?
What do you mean you're scared of me?
Oh, that is hilarious.
Just has like a wide-eyed look up at you like, huh? Wimp?
I think you're getting
I'm
through
calling
to
you a
it.
wimp, how
Whatever
dare
you. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Water gun. Runs away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so Robin is just carefully taking Hattie off, holding Hattie
Mhm.
in one hand, then reaching out his hand or his other hand to the wind pod. Nothing in it, just
Roll me empathy with advantage because of that nat 20.
over this thing. Just in case. Prevent freak out. Just in case.
What's going on?
1%.
I'm gonna stand here a little closer just in case of a freak
My trainer's here. She got my back.
Ooh, 16. That's good.
Let's go.
That's good. Good stuff. 3. Okay.
Yeah, that's 16. As you reach out with your hand, and Wimpod actually like goes forward and lets you pet it a little bit. As it's a bug, so it's basically just a shell on it, but it looks to you and you can realize for probably the first time in its life it might not be as afraid as it normally is.
Huh?
It's still afraid, but
Robin?
Less afraid.
Robin, I cannot stress this enough.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Robin has no response to that. It's just... I don't know.
I don't know either. And I'm just shocked. I think you have an affinity to bug Pokemon.
That is terrifying.
you already have one.
That is true and terrifying.
Yeah, you do. You have. I think you're just natural with. What? Have you considered being a bug Pokemon trainer?
I believe that is one of my nightmares.
But look. You managed to get one of the most scared bug Pokemon ever. And when I mean ever, I mean it's scared of everything. I couldn't even get near one of those.
I guess.
Let
Wimpod is
alone
pretty
pet.
cute.
It is cute, isn't it?
Does Wimpod feel like? How's the Wimpod feeling right now? It's okay.
Right now,
You good?
I mean, like I said, it's still gonna be a little bit scared because that's in its nature, but it's a little bit more. You feel a little bit of a relaxed feeling from it. Like it's not super afraid. It's got a little bit of fear to it, but not like super. And as you're doing this, like with you two looking at the Wimpod, Heather and Bryce, you actually see that the Zora and the Eevee kind of like look over at this as well. As all the Pokemon kind of like, you guys can get a feeling that all the Pokemon in the area kind of like get a more relaxed look about themselves, as like they all can tell this Pokemon's afraid of everything, and you know, maybe you all aren't as much of a problem as you could be.
I'm still in awe. Keep petting it so I can look at it.
Yeah. I'm afraid to take away my hat at this point.
Thank you. I'm looking at this. I never get to see it this close.
You're trying to feed the leap.
Yeah.
It's just eventually like it does like take like the food into its feelers, and then you just see it like go into the shadow that is its head, and just yoinks it in, and then the food is gone.
That's cool.
The leap is pretty cool, pretty pog. Won't lie.
This thing is so weird to me.
What? The leap? Yeah.
The player this thing, I'm like, when I saw that Pokemon for the first time, I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
It is very weird.
It's an odd Pokemon, but like it's actually kind of cool. I won't lie.
I
So-
like the little eyes it's got inside because
Yeah.
it's kind of funny, but then the rest I'm like, what is?
Nice the
What's going on?
flowers.
So, how do you feel about kids?
Oh, what the?
What?
Gonna have to
Uh,
explain that one.
Because
Okay, I'm like,
Bryce is thinking about setting this to the school.
I know, but that phrasing though.
What do you think about
Oh, God.
kids? Well, I always did fancy myself as a teacher.
Yes.
No, I just it seemed like
It just
that
looks at
phrasing.
you.
It's like you want to wife it up, you know?
Yes.
There's a lot of young uh, humans, points to the self, my kind, that want to learn about Pokemon, and I think you'd be really great at helping them learn about that stuff. I mean, just look at you. You're so cool.
Tilts its body at you.
Would you like to go say hi to them? They'll probably feed you more things.
Roll
No, they'll
empathy.
definitely feed you more things.
Roll empathy. That's a little nice trick there. It doesn't know what it's signing up for, and you're using a good little wording right there. Oh. It's not really sure what you mean.
I see what you're doing there. You're gonna have to do better, bud.
Yep. As all this is going and being said, Heather, is there anything like you're looking at the moment?
I actually want to see if this is basically all the Pokemon that we are seeing. Whether there is actually some Pokemon that are like maybe not. Basically, I just want to roll for what is it?
You want to like maybe take a look around?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna go take a little bit further look around.
Yep.
Okay. You guys see that Heather just like kind of like goes off to like look a little bit further into the forest.
Oh, don't go too far. This forest was really wacky.
Well, that's pretty much what I want to figure out actually. Like, what's up with this forest?
I don't know how I feel about you going alone.
I mean, if you
Machoke!
if
Ah,
Machoke hears like don't know how to feel about going alone. Realizes its services can be used right now. Gives a salute. Looks to Heather. Looks back to you, Bryce. Machoke!
Thumbs up.
what a pro.
well, okay then.
Also, fix his stats.
Stats?
You know
I
what?
mean, if
Take
anyone else
Marigold
wants,
with you. My true warrior.
I mean, if anyone else would like to come along with me,
I would, but I'm afraid to move my hand right now.
Yeah, I am concerned.
I should probably stay back here and keep an eye on Robin. Also,
I'll be fine.
I still gotta talk to this Lily. I think he'd be a really great addition to the school.
As
and
you turn back
gotta-
around, Leap is gone.
Ah,
Okay. You two over here, if anything happens, don't worry, you can rely on these two. Okay. Now I go.
You go?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys all go together.
Hopefully
I don't know. Is
the
that
thing I
anyone?
said to these two caught on my
Yeah, they heard that. They kind of like give
video.
you a look as you all seem to go. The Zora, as the so Bryce and Robin, as you see your friends go like into like the forest, you hear from behind you, Zora, just chasing after. As you see from behind, like they were walking together.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
However, without realizing it, as you stated, this is a little bit weird. This is like there's some kind of like time shenanigans going on.
Oh yeah, where am I going? Let's see, where is she going?
As you see that your friends are walking in separate spots. As Zora takes off after one, Evie looks to try and take off after another, but then when Evie goes, you see that Evie goes after, seems to have gotten lost as well and is going after a different.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh
So-
no! Oh no!
They're
Wimpod
basically
looks to you, Robin, looks to your friends. You see it, like, close its eyes real quick, scuttle over, and kind of, like, just latch onto your back.
Oh, that's not comfortable at all.
Nope, but
That's
it knew that you guys weren't going to move unless, you did something.
I was going to do something.
Oh, well,
This
whoops.
is fine. This is fine.
It's
That's-
yours now. You keep it.
Yeah, very scaly backpack. Let's go. Let's
Yep.
do this.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna go after your
Why
friends?
is it wet?
What the-
You guys gonna go after your friends?
you.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Bryce?
I've come prepared.
I don't know what you did.
I bring out the jump ropes.
You bring out the jump ropes.
Oh,
I'm
are you
going
gonna
Oh,
to
yeah,
try
you're
and lasso them back.
I'm also
lasso
prepared.
us? Are you? Oh my god.
Well,
Oh.
it's not.
So you're gonna use a
I
gotcha
expect-
point?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and bring that back. Roll me a d10.
Yeah. Chaos.
Chaos.
I use special psychic looking dice.
Ooh, yes.
What is this?
Psychic fate.
3.
Okay.
Very hard to see, but it's a 3.
Yeah.
What is that one? 1 second. Alright, look and see what this is. I think I know what it is, but I just want to make sure.
You know, on a much smarter side, I should have taken out my ball and yarn and wrap a rope around myself.
That
But
wouldn't
that's
help.
too late.
That wouldn't help.
That wouldn't help.
I'm just gonna put it blunt. Be blunt with you. That wouldn't help. Okay. Okay. So this isn't gonna help in this current situation, Robin. But you got the Hoot Hoot card.
Ooh, what's that?
What?
The Hoot Hoot point
Ooh.
is effectively one of your Pokemon. Well, there we go. Your stuff is over here. One of your Pokemon during the night will or well, not during the night, but one of your Pokemon at some point will kind of like go off on their own and do a little bit of training.
That's
Oh.
cool.
Ah, night owl.
Clearly, it's
Yeah.
the Wimpod.
The Wimpod joins you. So you're gonna try and use your jump rope?
Yeah, I'm gonna tie the jump ropes together because, like, they come in like a pack of like a couple of them for like double dutch and such, you know.
Yeah,
And
so
then
you
I'm
have
gonna
two.
try and lasso them
Okay.
to try and pull them back.
Okay. As they go forward further.
You know, Bryce, we could just probably shout out to them. They're not too far away.
Oh, I thought they were like walking.
Oh,
in place.
they're walking like further and further away. You guys are actually
Oh.
like seeing them faintly at this point.
Oh, so okay, never mind. I thought they were like stuck in place. That's
Nope.
why I pulled that out.
No,
Okay.
they're just
Yeah,
walking.
Oh,
Okay,
it's like, yeah, just gonna call out like, guys, hey.
You call out, but it doesn't seem like your voice is reaching.
Okay, I guess we just... Okay, run after them.
All right. Hold.
Yeah, you'll
here.
run after them.
I'm gonna pick you up.
You run after them.
No, I'm picking him up and then running.
So as you pick him up and run, you find eventually your hands are empty. As you remember what I had you guys roll before, like, before game?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
This is part of it.
Okay.
This is one part of it.
Kome, Kome, we have two
Oh.
shadows, Kome. We're in trouble.
Oh, we do have two shadows.
Kome.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
no. We're
Oh.
the shadow holders.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll have Wimpod.
We're the shadow holders.
Who's
We
this?
will be fine. Believe in
Okay.
Wimpod.
I believe in the Wimpod. It's gonna be the new god.
And as you guys go in, a second. So, Bryce and Heather, like, Heather, you started off, you were with, you were with Olive, but then the next second you weren't. And then the following second, you just hear, Eve. And then, as, like, those confused little yelps are going on, you hear Bryce coming up and calling out your names, but for both of you. It
Come on,
seems
Robin,
like he was holding something,
God
but...
damn- Yeah, come on, Robin, we got it. Oh, damn it.
As
Guys.
the two of you go forward, you hear noises. Let me just go ahead and move that so I can now take some stuffs that I've had hidden.
Super secrets.
Yeah, little secrets.
Da, da, da.
Boing. Comes hostile.
And don't worry, you might see these Pokemon again later. Like, the Pokemon that you weren't able to catch, but...
Yeah.
As you go further into the forest, you hear noises of what sounds like training. And you walk into this clearing, and for a second, you see countless individuals of varying ages fighting with Pokemon, but fighting in the way that you tend to fight with them, Bryce. You see them training alongside each other, but you see the individuals have this weird glow on their arms, on their bodies, on their legs whenever they fight, and you realize they're using aura. But as quickly as they appear, they're gone. And in that flash of time, you see a lone woman stands in the clearing,
Oh,
seemingly
hello.
just looking around. This is odd. I wonder where Mio went. Oh, hello, traveler. That is some odd outfits you all have. Interesting.
Did you get lost in the forest too?
Lost? No. My daughter and I were just performing our duties for the guardian spirit Celebi. We maintain the forest. But, well, I guess you could say that I've lost my daughter. But she most likely is at the shrine. Are all of you lost, though? Where do you hail from?
It seems that this might sound slightly sounding a bit unfamiliar to you, but it seems that we've come from a different time.
A different time, you say?
We entered the forest and everything started changing. Like the grass got taller, then shorter, taller. Trees became shrubs.
She
Became
seems
giant
to
trees.
clasp her hands together as she looks to you. That must mean that the guardian spirit has returned.
The guardian spirit?
Like I said, I am here that we are in the guardian spirit's domain, Celebi's domain. A Pokemon that has performed many miraculous deeds in the past. My settlement and I, we all revere and worship this guardian spirit.
They did say there was a shrine in them. Could they be talking about your civilization?
Perhaps, when you say traveled in time, where do you hail from? I assume either the Goldenrod settlement or the Azalea settlement. Well, you don't hail from the Azalea settlement. Maybe the Violent settlement?
I'm from
Well,
I'm from across the mountains, actually.
Across the very few travelers have made it from across the mountains. The only one I would be able to say would probably be Elfox.
well, we entered the forest through the Goldenrod settlement. However, it seems the Goldenrod settlement that we came from might be different from what you perceive as different from what you perceive.
Oh, did they finally finish their boats?
A long time ago, actually.
A long time ago. They were just... Well, then that means we can be able to trade fish finally.
Ma'am? I don't think you quite understand. we're from the future. Like,
Yes, that's how time works.
you're yes. So a long, long time in the future.
Oh. Hmm.
We have flying boats now, essentially.
Flying. She seems to just catch her wits about her. Maybe don't tell me more. I don't think I'll be able to understand, but if you're from the future, that means... Maybe we should... How about I take you all to the shrine? If the guardian spirit is actually back, then you might be... Maybe it wishes to meet with all of you. Maybe that is why you all were brought back here.
That's a good point.
I'd say that's a good idea. Yeah, it might be a gathering point where we might be able to perhaps find our other groups of friends as well.
Oh, there are more of you.
There are more of us indeed. There are like two more of us.
Oh, and then there was also this weird Eevee.
Evie!
Evie behind you, like what?
Evie just like, excuse me? What do you mean by weird? Evie!
I mean, like, not not like weird, but like you look like a normal Eevee. They look like a different kind of Eevee, right? I don't know what that is. I'm not the best at other Pokemon.
Oh, this is what an Eevee looks like. Sorry about that. I needed to pause real quick because I needed to sneeze. She walks forward. Elfox has mentioned much about them before he left.
Elfox?
Yes, he is a traveler of sorts. He stayed in the village to train under the Aura Guardians alongside my daughter. He didn't really have any talent for it, unfortunately, but the two of them are great friends because of their training. Unfortunately, he's recently left the settlement. We don't know if he'll honestly return.
You've mentioned that you were traveling with your daughter, correct?
Yes.
Oh, right.
I can only presume that what happened to us, with what happened to us and the fact that you're looking for your daughter, perhaps our other two friends would stumble upon her.
That is a
Yeah,
possibility.
I mean, right before we saw you standing in this clearing, there was a bunch of people, like, training that we saw. But then they just vanished, and there you were.
It might mean that you're seeing visions of what was or what may be. It could be training that happens in a week. It could have been training that happens before. You might be seeing illusions of the past or the future then. The guardian spirit, when returning to this forest, the mind will play tricks on itself. seeing all that may have been recorded in the forest and seeing all that may have been recorded even outside of the forest. But come, we should try and see if we can find your friends.
Right. We could talk on the way.
And as you go forward into the forest, Heather and Bryce, you see an image. You actually, as you're walking, you see smoke seems to rise around you. And for a second it feels like you're walking into a clearing with a lake. But as you look at it, you realize, no, that's not here, that's somewhere else. And then you see a big horse-like Pokemon with a mane that seems to have a dark purple mist to it. It seems to be battling a Pokemon you've seen before, Bryce. A horse-like Pokemon covered in ice. As you see the trainer known as Blank catch this Pokemon. And as you're all walking, you're kind of on auto step, effectively. Just your mind is just seeing these images, but you're walking and not really talking even. You witness Blank using these Pokemon. And it seems like he uses them to wipe out Team Sky. As you continue into the forest, these events playing for the two of you, we go over
Oh my god, it's suddenly hyper realistic.
What's up?
I like how it's
Hyper-
suddenly hyper realistic.
Oh, clearly this is the future in this area over here.
Future. Future.
As you all
We've gone from 16-bit environments to fully rendered environments.
Yep,
man.
there we go. As you all wander in, wander into a clearing, into not even a clearing, you just, for your group, Olive, you realize that, Heather kind of just, disappeared midway, and, even Bumble just is wait.
So Heather,
And then, as you're, going, huh? Zora comes up, panicked little yelps of, so!
Oh no. Oh no.
As it turns around, so? Zora? And then, Robin, you just, because you were lifted, you didn't realize what was going on, but, as, the person who was holding you is now gone, you just stumble, as you, fall to the ground a little bit. You don't, fall on your face or fall on your butt or anything, but you'd, you stumble, catch yourself, huh? What?
What? Where are
Huh? Wait,
they? Where's Heather? Where's Bryce?
I swear I left with Heather. Wait,
Yeah, I saw
Huh?
you two leave together. What happened?
I don't know. Oh no,
Okay.
that means you got split up too. Looks too. Olive doesn't know the Pokemon, so I'm gonna.
The weird fox
Yeah, the fox.
looks to you. Sora.
I really need to get different describing terms for these things.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Technically, it is a weird
It
fox.
is. It is saying its name is Sora.
Sora
Okay.
gives you a nod
Sora.
as
Well,
you all walk through this forest, and you also all see something. You two also see something.
yes. A fellow redhead.
No,
No.
before you see that person, you see the trees around you for an instant, just an instance of it happening, are all dead. The area around you is there's no grass there. It's just a barren wasteland. And you see a large Pokemon that you've never seen before. However, it has large stone-like plates rotating around its body. As it seems to be looking down at a young man, at a young boy. One of those plates float down to that young boy. And as a light shines, you suddenly are back where you were.
Wait a dang moment. Like, this little boy, did he have green?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Did we recognize the plates?
It was a green
my-
plate.
Oh boy.
And I want both of you to roll me a instinct to see if you perceive what happened as that shine was happening.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
As
instincts.
you might realize, since there's two people currently that have like really big goals and aspirations,
13.
this force may be like reflecting on those, or not just aspirations, but maybe even questions.
So I got 24.
God,
I only had 13.
that's still fair. That's still fair.
Okay, still okay.
With the 13, you're not able to like see too much, but you do see like a shape as the light shines. Robin, you're hyper focused. Like you're like, wait a minute, is that can't be? This can't be.
Yeah.
As you
This
see,
is proving so much.
the green plate shapes turn into a little sunkern.
Oh my freaking! I'm not even gonna finish that. Damn.
And as you guys walk through, that's when you do see a man with red hair walking through the forest. Looks over to you all. Ah, so you're finally here.
Yeah, what up, fellow redhead?
Huh?
Yeah, what's up? Let me see.
Do
Don't
I
really-
know you?
Oh no, you guys don't know me at all. Sorry. Kind of a... What's the best way of saying it? You'll meet some of my family, and let's just say they left a message to make sure I'm here when the time is right.
Aha.
Oh. That.
I'm just gonna accept this is happening.
Huh?
Well, you see, what's the best way of putting this? So, this is the domain of Celebi. And this wasn't really something most people knew of. My family, they've kind of just been looking after this forest for as far back as I can remember. But normally, very few outside of my family have ever stepped foot when something like this happens in this forest. However, this specific moment was said that someone looking like me met some trainers that obviously shouldn't be here right now. At this time, in this moment. So, hello.
Hey, nice to meet you. By the way, what year is it?
I'm not gonna tell you. Sorry.
That is completely fair.
Yeah, well, that could like break the time or something.
Well, in a way, we want that, but
Oh yeah,
You
okay.
want?
So we want that.
Okay. Oh.
well, sort of. See, this is an opportunity. It's.
Uh huh.
Have you ever heard of multiverse theory?
Yes.
Multiverse theory.
So we are not living by linear timelines. What you're saying?
I have no idea. But
Okay.
what I'm saying is, if you can be able to prevent certain things from happening, life might be a little bit better.
I understand.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know all of you all that much, but I can say this, it'll be good for you guys in a way.
Uh-huh.
Because as far back as I'm able to understand from your group, from what I was able to look up in, like, you know, history logs and all that, due to some certain events in this region around your time period, if too many disruptions happen on your little trip, you'll have your trip canceled, and all of you will be sent back to wherever you're from. And in my time, at least in my on my timeline, that happens. Though, from what I'm able to tell, there's already little differences already, because I've got base descriptions of your group, but you've only ever had one girl in your group, so I'm guessing maybe you've already done a little bit of, like, changing bits and pieces. But,
Oh, that's probably me. I'm new.
hi. Nice to meet you, New.
That's not my name, but I
My
am
name-
Olive.
My
I'm
name
new to the
is
group.
My name is Mia.
Pleasure to meet you. You already know my name.
Yes. You introduced yourself, right?
No, I'm guessing you know it from the logs. You know, data you've gathered on our group.
You did say you read our history or
So,
something.
your names aren't really, like, really recorded all that much. Unfortunately, your journey ended midway. You didn't really make
that's
an
That doesn't
impact.
sound good.
That is very disappointing.
And I would say that you don't want that, would you?
No, I do not.
Preferably not, no.
There are, let's say, instances that both the PLA and Team Sky will cause. I can't say what they are currently, but they will affect the future.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I was ever explained what Team Sky was. Or like if all of them know about
you would
Team
you would
Sky.
know about Team Sky. Team Sky is basically the
Okay.
last or like sort of criminal organization left in the world,
Mhm.
and or at least been deemed as a criminal organization. They're the last group, other than maybe like one or two others, but the last big group that kind of are existing at large.
Okay, so they're world renowned.
They're a little more renowned. Like people
Okay.
know of them to an extent.
Okay. Okay, cool. I just need to make sure.
He'll look to you all and say, I will say, because of certain problems that go on, at least for a time, both groups kind of stop functioning. And then that's when things get a little bit bad. Let's see, what's the best way of saying it? Have you ever heard of Team Rocket?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Let's just say sympathizers for them, realizing that their competition on both sides goes bye-bye.
Ah.
Find a time to...
Then come sweeping up.
Yep. And, well, they may be a problem, they may not be a problem in my current timeline. I'm not trying to say much on that, obviously. Don't want to
Of course.
try and ruin too much. But I figure I'd let you guys know, as the only ones who can possibly know about these things that happen.
Yeah. Selby put us here for a reason. I'm guessing it's because of you. Right?
No, it's because of you. Celebi...
That's not exactly what I was going for.
So
Celebi...
we're
it's
meant
not
to
like
do something.
It's not like you're
Yes.
meant to. It's giving you the option. Celebi is not a Pokemon that agrees with violence or fighting, but is also one that understands that it may need to... that sometimes you need to take a stand. It's giving you that chance to take a stand. At least that's my assumption. I myself have never met a Celebi.
Yeah, good. 3 millennia, maybe you can.
Most likely I'll meet them by the end of this little trip, though. So, that'll be an experience.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah. What I'm trying to say is that don't feel like you're being put into a situation that you don't have a choice in. Think of it more like a cheat sheet, in a way. You're gonna have at least some knowledge on fixed points in time, and you might be able to do something to change them, if you want to. But, if you want, we could try and track down your friends. They should be with my ancestor currently.
That is such a weird sentence.
Yeah, I'm
weird.
kind of coming to terms with it as well, that I'm just like, it's kind of been hitting me slowly that I'm going to be meeting family from like 400, 500. No, that's not even 400, double that maybe. Like, time is weird, man.
Time is weird.
Yeah, that brings me another question. Maybe another one of your ancestors is someone called Henry, and we got him into this forest, and he's supposed to do something here, and now everything is going all wonky.
No,
Okay.
Henry... Oh, you mean maybe that's why he has that influence. You talking about like a red-haired kid?
Yeah, red-haired kid.
Okay.
Sandshrew.
Sandshrew is the
Sandshrew,
Sand
maybe more
Slash.
time. Yep.
Oh, so you're the ones that... Interesting. Well, in my time, well, at least after your time, he's one of the trainers that actually take a fight back. I don't know the specific details, but I believe he became a champion at some point.
Aw,
Man,
good for him.
why am I feeling pride in that? Damn, man.
You're proud. You're proud.
Yeah, let's
Dude.
find our friends before I tear up.
Aw.
Dude, if you think you're feeling pride. I'm the one who goaded him to come with us.
In a way, the both of you are a big inspo, at least like currently, because Robin was the one who kept him out of the battle and revived his Pokemon like right away, and you're the one who's been kind of like trying to like be like don't be down on yourself. Hey, we'll help you out kind of mentality. So both of you have been decent little inspiration to that kiddo.
Also,
Bryce. Bryce taught him how to fight. That's why he's like the one bringing it back to the people.
But yeah, as he seems to just get up from where he was, let's go see if we could try and find them. I'm not sure exactly where they are currently, but most likely Celebi will make a path for us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. I mean, it kind of doesn't, but it's best just to accept it at this point.
Honestly, that's the best mentality to have right now.
Yeah.
As
I'm-
you will
I'm getting used to it.
kind of just start walking down a path, you both also get a vision of something that may
I know.
be to come. As you both get a vision of a town. You see it's a small town. You see a professor, some young trainers. They have a Cyndaquil and a Chikorita, and they go off onto their journey, but soon this town becomes run down. And you see members of the PLA around the town. You see them working on the professor's old building. And as time goes on, and there's just a sense of a deserted town from this place. And then, all of a sudden, you see a Pokemon break through the roof of this town. Tendrils for its arms that wrap around and become solid. As for you, Robin, you know bits and pieces of this Pokemon. It's very rare. It's almost considered a myth. It is one of the very few Pokemon from space. This looks a lot like records of Deoxys.
Oh no.
As
Oh, God.
it seems to have machinery on it. And members of the PLA come out, Pokeballs in hand, but the image fades to white.
Did you also just see something really depressing?
Yeah, that was Deoxys. That's bad.
Deoxys?
Yeah, it's an alien. It's from space. Let's go over this
Well,
later. Let's cover this.
Wait, you can't just skip over that.
It is
Aliens.
extremely powerful.
Okay,
We
we are
attempted to create the
encountering
world's strongest
anything.
meteorite, and we succeeded.
Is it suddenly winter? What is happening?
As
Yeah,
you
wait.
do come out to what looks to be a snowy field, you see both groups see from the opposite area, like your groups. And you also see in this area...
Okay, I'm wearing shorts. It's getting very cold. I'm kidding.
You actually don't feel that cold.
Also before that, right? Before that, kind of want to replay that
Does it
scene
have a knife?
earlier.
Sure.
Because the thing is that when I was like walking, right, and then the Eevee was chasing after me, because the thing is that I was about to say something, but then Ronin
Oh, okay, gotcha.
speak up. Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you gonna say?
Sorry.
It was
That's
like,
all good.
basically Heather says like, wait, weren't you supposed to be with Olive and the Zorua? And then well, she's saying like with Olive, wait, where's Olive? And then Bryce suddenly showed up.
That's when Bryce shows up. It's like, huh? What? Huh? Where's Olive? Where's my Olive? Friend, buddy system. As both groups come out to this frozen area, you see like some bug Pokemon in the areas that honestly probably shouldn't even be here. But as you come out
my
to the
dream.
Yep. As you
Am
come
I in
out,
heaven?
as you come out to this forest blanketed in snow, both groups see one other image. You see a ruined tower. You see that this area is broken. Looks like it had been burnt in the past. But in the basement of this tower, you see Star alongside another woman, what looks to be a friend. You see that in front of them there are two ape-like Pokemon. One that is partially yellow, the other one a little bit of green hinted here and there, but both of them very dark. As all of you can tell, these Pokemon are on the level of Blank's Glastier. These are two legendary or mythological Pokemon. And as you see this, you see Star bring out Wu Qian. You see the battle that ensues. And you find that... And you see, rather than Star, the person that he's with, the support to the upper floors starts to break. Starts to crack. And as the illusion fades, you see the ceiling above Star crumble in on him. And that's where we're going to end off session.
Oh my god!
My God. How dare you?
Listen,
Jesus.
I knew at least one of these. I knew how to get at least one of these to be a thing you might be invested in.
I am invested in everything.
Everything.
As
Like Foxtail might. Yeah, sorry.
no, I was just gonna say that as you all have been given 3 events that could possibly happen in the future, and these are events that you might be able to do something about. Might be able to change them.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna capture the Oxus.
What? This is okay.
So I'm just gonna
guess.
capture that.
Okay. You
Okay,
have
my
my full
consent.
support.
I will let you all know that legendaries and myths, if you encounter them, you can catch them. However, there is going to be a ruling for that, in that if you have a legendary or myth on your team, you can only have one of them on your team at any time.
Sounds fair enough.
That's completely fair.
But yeah, you could possibly catch them.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to not have it become super powered and with all robotics and stuff. Make it mine.
Yee, make it yours. I get that. I need to turn on my fan because I am
Also,
broiling.
Robin is dealing with a lot of shit right now.
Yep.
I think
I...
the swim pod in the snow here. He's feeling. Is Swim pod okay?
Probably just kind of like acting as your backpack right now.
Okay.
Kind of like it's
That's
it's
adorable,
chilling
by the
right
way.
now. It's kind of like at this point it's less fearful. It doesn't have any clue what the heck's going on, but it can tell that like you guys have seen some stuff. So
I mean, it's kind of white-ish. It could hide or blend in with the back, like, yeah, the sweater. That's it.
But yeah, I figure that this is probably a good way to end the session, because next time you guys might be able to find some other Pokemon here to catch. These two might be Pokemon that you could catch. You have some characters to talk to, and the road ahead of trying to find Selby and seeing what the heck is going on.
Yes. Also, important thing.
Yeah?
Thank you for session.
Thank you for session.
Thank you for session.
Glad y'all enjoyed.
Also, another important thing, that's more so for me, I love that you used Mystery Dungeon tokens for this.
Yeah.
I love that series.
I was looking for stuff beforehand because I was like, I need to have some more little bit of like images. I was like, I forgot to do that, and then I looked. I was like, forest. Oh wait, the mystery dungeons do have little cutscene ones. I'll use those. And like this one right here is from the anime. Like this is actually like the Ilex Forest from the anime. I just cropped out the character, the characters that were there.
So detailed.
It's really. I mean, like it's from the Journeys one. The one with Go, I believe is his name.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's from that, and that's the anime gets a lot more detailed as it goes with like stuff. So, it's second nice. I'm glad I was able to use that for the for this.
Pretty.
And next up, you guys are gonna be going forward, and most likely next session will be the end of our first little arc of this campaign, and then I'm gonna be going into a little break period, just probably like a week, just to get myself set up for the next arc.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Get like the gym leader and figured out. Yeah, go. I want. If you guys want to catch Pokemon, remember, like, you feel free to with this. Some of these Pokemon you will not be able to find otherwise. Like that one. And this one is gonna be very rare. This one is gonna be very rare to find outside.
What about this one?
No one has tried to catch the Eevee yet.
What's up?
What about this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Snom.
Snom is definitely going to be something you can't find outside of here. I have a feeling one of you before the end of this is going to try and catch the Eevee. I have a feeling at least one of you is going to try.
Here's the thing, I want this one, but like I don't want to split it up with the Eevee.
Well, that's the thing. If one of you has Eevee and one of you has the Zora, then you're not splitting them up.
Yeah, same thing happened with Rocky and
Eliza.
Eliza, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, don't feel afraid of that. Like, at this point, like, I will say, they're more friendly because of both yours and Bryce's, efforts. So they're more accepting of it. They might have more of a little bit of a story to tell about, like, why they might be, like, so protective of each other. But out of game, it also has to do a little bit with, what I found out was, the details of this Zora. So this Zora is a ghost type. It's the spirit of a fox that has been like hurt by others. So think of it like that. Like out of game stuff. Like this is kind of like a Pokemon that was more malevolent in its Pokedex entry, but instead I figured instead it's a little bit more shy. And then you got like Pokemon from possibly even a different era that is like, hey, no need to be shy. You got me around.
Yeah, man.
Could even just be its like brother or something, because you said it was like a spirit or something.
Could be. You never know.
It's like, I lost you once, I'm not gonna lose you again, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's so protective.
We will never know until we get to that point in the story.
I have a feeling that they might be. If they join you guys, like, there is some stuff for them as well, I will say.
Yeah.
But obviously, any Pokemon in here, honestly, most Pokemon in here have something different about them.
You don't say.
Yeah, just a few, just a little bit. You know, like the Dodo that's a fighting type, or the
Yeah.
fossils.
Or the straight up fossils, yeah, they're just hanging out, doing their own thing.
Yep. But yeah,
Aw,
I think
tried
that,
the Lily.
Fossil.
I think that that's gonna be the end of stream. But let's go ahead and see.